What's going on, my fellow freelancers? Your dude Sly here, back at it with another Anthem video for you. Now, as you guys all know by now, I was recently invited to be an EA Gamechanger, and EA paid for my way to San Francisco to check out the full game of Anthem. EA made this trip possible by making all of my travel arrangements so I could go out there, capture all of the stuff, and then deliver it back to you guys. And as a YouTuber with under 30k subs, it's actually freaking amazing to be a part of something as big as this. Usually you have to be massive to get into events like this, so props to EA for inviting out the little guy. But in this video, guys, we're going to be checking out Anthem's challenge system, which is similar to bounties, as well as the alliance system, which has been compared to like a clan type of system, and also how BioWare is integrating monetization into the game, which is something I went into this event kind of nervous about. But we'll talk about that here soon. Once again, I played a build that was months old and not the final version. Everything you see within this video could change, or none of it could change. However, it does give us a good idea of what to expect when the final game drops. So let's head in and do the damn thing. Starting with the big one, guys, let's get it right off the chest, monetization. Now, I know everyone was worried that BioWare was going to pull like a Battlefront kind of thing and let loot boxes into the game, or somehow ruin it with a pay-to-win scheme. Well, guys, I'm here to tell you that is absolutely not the case. There are 0 loot boxes within Anthem and 0 pay-to-win opportunities. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to capture the contents of any of the stores, and that's only because they wanted to keep some of the cool skins and emotes a secret, and on top of that, the economy was not set in stone either. Numbers were all over the place. However, I was able to look through all of the stores, and I can tell you that in this build there were 0 loot boxes and nothing even close to pay to win. Only emotes, paints, vinyls, stuff like that. You cannot buy any kind of power-based items such as weapons or components within any of these stores. So let's dive into this monetization a little bit deeper. Anthem has 2 in-game currencies. The first one is coin, similar to like Glimmer within Destiny, and the other is Shards, similar to like Silver within Destiny. BioWare's monetization works very much just like The Division and Destiny. Coin is the currency that you can earn from missions, contracts, alliances, XP, challenges, etc. And we'll talk about how you can earn coin in a little bit. And there are also tons of ways to earn it in game, which you then use to buy, personalization items for your favorite javelin. Shards, on the other hand, that's Anthem's version of Silver or premium credits within The Division. This is the currency that you load up through the store using a real transaction and real money. Now, you can only use it on the same items that take coin. Paints, vinyls, emotes, skins, stuff like that. It is completely possible to buy everything in these stores without spending a real dime. Of course, it does require lots of playtime, but it is possible. And personally, if monetization has to be in a game, then I'm glad it's set up like this. Next up, let's talk about how you can earn this in-game currency, coin. Coin, guys, it's everywhere. You earn it by doing just about everything. However, certain things like challenges, contracts, feats, that earns you way more coin than just going out and doing a free play mission or like a stronghold. So let's take a look at some of these challenges. Within Anthem's menu, you're going to see a tab called challenges. Now, there are quite a few of these, to unlock and to earn. Most of these simply unlock extra coin. However, some unlock special insignias, blueprints, crafting materials, and a few big ones unlock abilities or components. These challenges are sort of like, the bounties within Destiny. You try to complete them or perform certain actions or things while you are completing another mission, stronghold, or contract. So pretty much, you're completing these as you're actually playing the game. And to be perfectly honest here, guys, you can complete probably 60% of this without even really trying. Now, as you see here, there are quite a few main menus, followed by plenty of sub-menus. Different tasks to perform with your javelins, helping out different factions, collecting all kinds of loot, killing enemies, etc. Most of these, like I mentioned, you can complete without even really trying. But if you're looking to stock up on a heap of coin, then it's a good thing to keep checking these off the list as you play the game. Now, some of these do take a while to unlock, and a few of them can unlock some pretty rare loot. As you start to rank up in game, new challenges will then become available and better loot starts to creep in the deeper you get into the game. Within Anthem, there are different paths, trials, or challenges that you can take part in. Within challenges, there is one such path. This is called Path to Glory, and it's where you can find your daily, weekly, or even monthly challenges. Once again, this is an older build, and some of these are just placeholders, or you might see question marks in its place. But this is one area where you can find a more involved type of challenge, and as such, it also pays out a lot more as well. It's a system that relies on you logging in every day to finish these, and as you slowly finish your dailies, which then finishes a weekly, and after a few finished weeklies, your monthly challenge will be complete, and that pays out a lot of coin or a bunch of high-end crafting materials. Each challenge can vary, so make sure to check these out all the time. Skipping over to another section within your challenges, you have faction challenges as well. Now these not only reward you with cool items, but it also increases your standing within each faction. As your faction reputation grows, you'll start to unlock special perks or access that only these factions can give you, such as this one here. You gain access to a secret store on top of helping complete a project to deliver fresh water to the fort. So not only does finishing this help you out in game, there's also lore implications to finishing these as well. On top of that, the more you rank up within each faction, the more Fort Tarsus starts to change as well. That's another interesting part can't wait to dive into. Next up, guys, let's take a look at another way you can earn in-game coin and loot. Down in the bowels of the fort, next to Lucky Jack, is this little table. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't available to look at within the demo, but this is where your trials are going to be located. There's also another thing similar to this that we'll talk about here soon, but on top of your challenges, these trials also change. For example, the daily trial for today is to go back and to beat a stronghold. The weekly trial is to go back and replay missions, and for the monthly, it's something that we actually just looked over, the Path to Glory challenges. You have to complete 10 Path to Glory dailies in order to finish this bad boy off. Again, rewards were not live within this build, but it does give you a good idea of what kind of activities you can expect to see and where everything is located. And finally, y'all, the last way to start racking up all of that coin is by way of alliances. Now, there's been some speculation, previously that alliances were going to be kind of Anthem's clan system, but unfortunately, that's not really what alliances are. Alliances are just a cool way to encourage you to meet new people and to befriend them. The more active you are, the more coin you contribute, not only to yourself, but to your friends. And it works the same way for the friends that you meet within Anthem. The more active they are, the more coin they earn, and on top of that, the more you will earn as well. And also, throughout the week, each alliance ranks up through a special tier system. The higher your tier, the more it multiplies your bonuses. That basically means that the more you play, the more XP you earn, and the higher your rank you become, you guessed it, the more you can earn in-game. And it works the same way for your friends as well. The higher your friends, the more coin they contribute to you, and the higher tier you are, the more you earn not only for yourself, but for your friends. So if you create an alliance just packed full of hardcore Anthem fans, then you're going to get a ton of coin coming out of here each week. Like I said, alliances are just a way to encourage Lancers to partner up in these kind of friendship clans. The more active each alliance is, the more coin your alliance can make together. It's not really a true clan system, but it is a way to group people together and, create friendships. Now, I'm not sure how many friends you can cram into each alliance or how high the tiers can go, but I do know that they reset each week and then everyone starts back at 0. This alliance system, from what I can tell, is fairly automatic. Now, at the capture event in San Francisco, our PCs were networked into rows, and each PC had the entire row added as a friend through Origin. And it seems like here that everybody in that row was in my alliance. And I would imagine it works similarly on consoles. One thing I cannot tell you is if you have to manually add in friends to your alliance or if your entire active friends list is automatically listed. I was also kind of distracted with all of this, cool new stuff to look at that I also forgot to ask about it as well. Total noob mistake, but we don't have long to wait in order to find out. But yeah, that's about it, freelancers. There's still another path to show you, but that's going to have to wait for a few more days. I will also have some awesome end-game gameplay of my squad taking on Grandmaster difficulty, and we might have some new Stronghold footage as well. So keep it here for everything Anthem. As always, thank you all so much for watching and for supporting Sly Nation. If you're new to the nation, then welcome, my friend. Subscribe for lots more Anthem and Division 2 videos. Spank the thumbs up, but only if you enjoy yourself, and feel free to comment down below and let me know what you think of this in-game currency system. Is it too much? Not bad? Is it fair? Unfair? Let it out in the comments section down below. But I am out of here, Lancers. A pleasure as always, and once again, thank you guys so much for the recent support. You guys absolutely freaking rock. Feel free to check me out on Twitter or Facebook at SlyNation or SlyNation Gaming on the FB. Later, guys, and keep those eyes open for more vids coming out soon. But until then, this is your dude Sly, and I'll catch you guys next time.